killed an innocent family because you were distracted driving by use of a cell phone. There is no such thing as safe texting and driving. Texting accidents happen every day. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that texting and driving is dangerous. It's in the news, it's all over the internet, it's on billboards, advertising the dangers involved in texting and driving. But plenty of people continue to do it. The most troubling, even with all of the stories of tragic accidents happening as a direct result of distracted driving, teens and adults are still texting while driving. Texting while driving is a growing trend, a national epidemic, and quickly becoming one of the country's top killers. It is one of the leading causes of deaths across North America. Drivers assume they can handle texting while driving and remain safe, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look at the last text message you sent or received. Is that what you want people to remember you by? Is that message worth more than your life or someone else's? No text is worth it. No Facebook story or status is worth killing an innocent person or family. It can wait until you reach your destination, but if it can't, then safely pull off the road to a safe location to read or send that text or check the web. In 2011, the National Safety Council reported at least 23% of auto collisions involving cell phones. That's 1.3 million crashes, 11 deaths a day. When caused by crashes including a cell phone, text messages makes having a crash 23 times more likely. 34% of people say they have texted while driving. 77% of young people are very confident that they can safely text while driving. 55% of young drivers claim it's easy to text while they drive. Most people don't seem to see a problem with it, but it is a problem. Teens text while driving, spend approximately 10% of their driving time outside their lane. Would you want to be on a 2-lane road and chance the 10%? The minimum amount of time your attention is taken away from the road when you are texting and driving is 5 seconds. If you are traveling 55 miles an hour, that's the length of a football field. Try this. Close your eyes and count. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. That's the amount of time that you are driving blind or distracted. Would you want to be in a car with someone that was driving that distance distracted, or on the road beside someone who is driving that distance blind? 15% of teens have seen their parents texting while driving. 27% of adults have sent or received text messages while driving. 48% of kids aged 12 to 17 have been in a car while the driver was texting. 1 in 5 drivers of all ages confess to driving distracted by a cell phone. Text messaging requires visual, manual attention from the driver, making it by far the most alarming and dangerous distraction for a driver. There are laws also. The federal employees cannot text or drive. It is banned. Commercial drivers in 2010 were all banned from handheld phones by commercial drivers. Drivers that drive vehicles for hazardous materials cannot text and drive or use their cell phones at all in a vehicle. Railroads and pilots. Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas have banned cell phone use for all commercial vehicles and for drivers just beginning to drive. This accident involved a 40-year-old mother who was texting one of her children. She was looking down, writing a message, "On my way home, I love you." She never got to send that message. She ran smack dab into the back of this 18-wheeler and never even knew what hit her. She never hit the brakes. This was from an 18-year-old who glanced down to read a text and crossed over the middle lane, ran into the back of the 18-wheeler, killing her instantly. I hope that I have at least given you some ideals that you will not use your cell phone while driving. It is dangerous and can kill people.